Different Leaf is coming back with weekly episodes. We're starting our spring season on April 15th with guests like High Times editor-in-chief and author of the new book Weed, Ellen Holland.
You know, in Amsterdam and California, the genetics in the 1960s and 70s just started exploding.
Legendary grower Greg Chemdog Krasnowski.
Later, after I was growing the Chemdog more and more, people that I knew that were on tour, every time I'd go to a show, they would come run to me and find me right away at the first show I was at to try to buy whatever they could.
Grandson of General George Patton and chairman of Green Meadows Farm, Bob Patton.
Quite apart from the product and the cannabis and all of its uses and pleasures, there is something cultural that's going on in this industry that I think will be good for the country. I certainly hope so.
West Coast cannabis journalist and editor of the Broccoli Report, Lauren Yoshiko.
And I get to use my lens of having seen it grow from the ground up in Oregon. I know how hard it is. I know the stories of those mom and pop businesses that literally put everything into this.
The entrepreneurs behind Atlanta's new hemp and Delta 8 delivery app, CannaGo.
We all went to Morehouse College. Matthew and Kevin, after the thing was over, came up to me and they were like, hey, we don't care what it is that you're doing. We want to be a part of it. I'm driving all over Atlanta. Consumers are able just to download the app and they order product and they don't think about it.
The founders of the Desi Cannabis Collective.
Cannabis was mentioned in our Ved, and in the Atharved, it's listed as one of the 5 sacred plants. It's known as Vijaya or Soma in the ancient texts, which go back 4,000 or 5,000, even more years old.
And Seaweed Naturals founders Ashlyn and Philippe Cousteau.
This family that's been around for generations now, that's well respected around the world, and et cetera, et cetera. And I think it was Ashlyn who was like, well, it would be kind of funny if the Cousteaus did a weed brand and called it Seaweed. And we all kind of laughed about it.
I like that. Or also, he makes sure that he can blame me if that happens.
Plausible deniability, bro.
Subscribe to the pod wherever you're listening right now, and we'll be back on April 15th, just in time for 420, with our spring 2022 season.